What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you every weapon on your feet with this one. Please, please subscribe to the channel. Please. You understand me? Subscribe to the channel. Hit your notification bells. No bias talk, no racism. I'm about to hit you every weapon on your feet with this one. We can talk about a lot of boxing, man. A lot of fights coming up. You know, what inspired me for this video night was the fact that Canelo Alvarez, you know, even though he's not fighting David Benavidez, you know, in my opinion, this is a good fight for him. You can't really say this is a lackluster fight against Dimitri Bivol. I think it's just a fight that the fans don't want to see. You know, we want the David Benavidez, Charlo, Andrade, but choosing Bivol is a hell of a opponent. So we on here talking about that. Oscar Valdez, all the upcoming fights and more. Y'all know what time it is, right? Easy Work Boxing in the field. Yeah. You good? What's up? How y'all doing? Waiting on some people to come on to the channel. Y'all streaming the fight? What fight? Zay, what fight you talking about streaming? I don't know how to stream fights no more, man. They didn't stop the stream, and you can't stream no more. You can't stream no more. Huh? That what? Now, I don't know how to stream fights no more. I've been trying to go on online betting sites. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? But we got with Taylor versus Catterall, Andrade versus Benavidez. Who else? Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson coming up. But if you know any sites where we can stream, you know, you're welcome to put them down there in the comments. Also, if you want to come on the channel, I got the link in the description tonight. Anybody welcome to come on the channel and talk if you want to. I'm gonna come live now. That's a good one to stream on. Stream East Live. I'm gonna have to check that out. Unfortunately, I wanted a lot of people to get on earlier today, but I put my video on the entertainment. I apologize for that. So y'all really want to wait on people to get on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give your boy Easy a set. Like Cat Williams said, it's so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold. Now we got, you know what I'm saying, some hell of a fights coming up for 2022. Now, one I can't wait to see is Benavidez versus Andrade. You know, that's if Canelo Alvarez makes it through Bivol. You know, in my opinion, from what I see in Bivol can beat Canelo Alvarez. That's why I like this fight. And y'all know I go in on Canelo Alvarez. Usually I will go in on Canelo Alvarez. But I like Canelo Alvarez in this fight. I think this is a good opponent. You know, this dude ain't got no losses. He's not coming out there to lose. Bill was a strong opponent, 175-pounder. So, you know, if not David Benavidez, at least it's somebody who he can possibly lose to. So I thank you, Canelo Alvarez, for that. Thank you, Canelo. Jack Catterall. I told you I couldn't make a prediction about that fight because I just really found out about that fight. So I didn't want to rush a prediction and end up wrong. But that's going to be a good fight. Let me put it to you like that. I wouldn't doubt Josh Taylor if I seen more of a jab from Jack Catterall. I would really go with Jack Catterall. I would lean towards his way because I know for a fact, people don't want to believe me, but y'all will see it one day. A jab will beat Josh Taylor. A consistent jab will beat Josh Taylor. I guarantee you can put some money on me, your boy, easy work. A consistent jab will beat Josh Taylor. Another thing I want to talk about as well, the 50-50 split between Ugis and Errol Spence, and which I told y'all had to really watch me and holler at your boy Easy when I be spitting this gospel I spit about this gospel, about this boxing, man. I told y'all Errol Spence was going to allow Ugis to go 50-50 with him, which was going to show y'all that he didn't really want to fight Terrence. Terrence got a belt. Ugis got a belt. So why does it change that he get 50-50 and you want to make Terrence go 70-30, 60-40? So I guess now y'all really understanding and seeing that what we've been saying is true. He did not want that fight. I guess now y'all really understand it. You know? We got Oscar Valdez, Team. Shout out to my Mexican brothers and sisters. I love y'all. I love y'all. You know, Oscar Valdez, hell of a fighter. Just watched the fight between him and Burchell last night. The hooks were amazing. The skill set is amazing. But then you go back and you watch Rob Canseco, and you watch what Rob Canseco did to Oscar Valdez, and it makes you want to think. You look beautiful against Burchell, but when you went against Rob Canseco, you look horrible. Rob Canseco was whooping you, beating you. You came out on top because you're a champion. They went by the champion's rule, I guess, on that day, because Rob Canseco was handling this business with you, Oscar Valdez. And honestly, if you go back and watch my videos, I've always said I was a fan of yours. But after I found out you cheated, now that I look at your head size, how big your head is, you were bigger than Burchell. What's up, D?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. On here trying to, talk about this boxing, man. Trying to get it back crunk, man. How you doing today?
Man. Hey, man, it's all is well, man. Shout out to all the people out there in the chat. You feel me?
Man, I'm waiting on them to come on, but it's Friday, and I ain't been on like that. People ain't used to being back on the channel, so I got to make it hot.
Hey, this is the only night. This is the only night they actually got something to do.
Oh yeah, Friday.
But they're gonna watch it later though. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all y'all.
Yeah, Fridays they pulling up in driveways, man. You already you already know. How you doing today, man? Well, you see the title of the list of fights. Which fight you want to talk about first, D?
I ain't see the list, but I'm pretty sure you talking about what's his name?
Canelo and Bivol.
No, they just had to weigh in today. Who just had to weigh in today?
Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall.
Yeah. That's the damn. Matter of fact, what's the guy always talking shit? Always talking shit. Like matter of fact, he want to fight Gary Russell, but he got to fight right now.
Who that?
He talks shit to everybody. I think. Matter of fact, I want Shakur Stevens to whoop him. Shakur Stevenson to whoop on him. I forget the dude name. I think he's Spanish
Blair Cobbs.
Huh?
Blair Cobbs?
No.
So he talks shit to everybody.
Yeah, he like a Spanish black dude, I think. He got gold hair, don't he?
Gold hair.
Yeah, his name begin with a C. What it is?
Damn.
I ain't mean to come through all the.
No, we got to figure out who he is. Dude. Who? You say he got gold hair?
Yeah, man. He be
what
talking.
Division he in?
I think Shakur Stevenson weight division. Yeah.
Oh, Colbert.
That's his name, Colbert, right? Yeah,
Chris
I said begin with a C. Yeah, Chris Colbert.
Little B-Hop.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, little B-Hop.
Somebody just hit my comment from what I was talking about, Lil B-Hop. Lil B-Hop is a hell of a fighter, but he ain't proved nothing to the boxing public yet for him to talk as arrogant as he talks.
Exactly. Like basically he like Riley Romero.
Yeah, but he called Riley Romero a bomb recently.
They the same.
But you fight Riley Romero then.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I like B-Hop. You know, he got a you know, he keep, you know, he make you want to watch his fights. You know, he got a good style, fast.
You want to see him get beat up. You want to see him get beat up.
Yeah, so, but he got to get in there with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying he'll smoke Shakur. I don't think he'll smoke Shakur. Tevin Farmer, he at 130, right? You know, it's a lot of fights up there for him, so we'll see what's going on. He say he'll fight Gary Russell Jr., but I very much doubt that.
Yeah, he ain't got the skills. Yeah, he ain't got the skills.
I very much doubt that he will fight Gary Russell Jr.
Matter of fact, I think he be talking trash to Devin Haney. Like he had like he want everything and everybody.
Man, you know, a lot of them call out Devin Haney. You know, I think Devin Haney, you know, Devin Haney can't be beat though. A lot of people think Devin Haney just the truth. He a hell of a fighter. He got a lot of talent. That jab he stole from Floyd Mayweather to the body.
Put it like this: with the skills he got, if he had easy work in his corner, could he lose?
If he had me in his corner with Devin Haney,
with the skills he got, you know.
If I was training with y'all know I ain't
you really gonna coach him. No matter who he fighting, you gonna coach him to be able to beat that person. You're not gonna let him be the same fighter at all times. You feel me?
I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it. Because Devin's only weakness to me is the fact that he tries to look too professional or like he's too skillful. I think Devin will come across better sometimes being an animal. You know, being a body puncher. You know, he's very talented. He's a hell of a fighter. But with me, if I was to coach him, oh yeah, he'll be an animal. He'll be an animal. Yeah. See, he already straight as hell, but he need that. To me, Devin Haney does not have the killer instinct of a Terrence Crawford or a Josh Taylor. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can fight. He has the skills to pay the bills, but I think that
or like a Javante. Like he ain't got that killer like a Javante.
I really can't say with Javante because even though Javante does have a killer instinct, but I want to see Javante has yet to fight a fighter that we know can really actually beat him, man. I take nothing away from Javante Davis. He a hell of a fighter, but when we gonna see you fight somebody that can actually throw down with you, man? I don't trust the Riley Romero fight because Riley is with TMT. Ain't no telling what's going on under the table. Riley, we gonna slide your extra $1 million. You go out there and just fight for 9 rounds and let Tank knock you out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't heard Riley say nothing about. Only thing Riley been saying is that, oh, I'm gonna be on pay-per-view. He ain't saying, oh, I'm gonna be a champion if I beat Tank. Well, I'm gonna go when I beat Tank. So that making me kind of wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't you talking about, oh, when I beat Tank, I want this person that person next. He's only talking about, oh, I'm on pay-per-view. I'm on pay-per-view. You happy to be on pay-per-view? So I think he's just gonna go out there and take an ass whooping just to be on pay-per-view.
Man, these dudes is funny though. But I ain't gonna lie, Riley Romero look like the real tough, almost like a Tarzan type of like bloodline kind of a dude. Like he real tough, but he just ain't. He really, you know, Riley, he ain't mental.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying he ain't. I'm just saying he ain't got the IQ. Is what I'm saying. That's about it. But as far as being tough, he looked the part.
Riley's very tough with 135 pounders. You got to remember it's on video where he was explaining to Terrence Crawford about what he had did playing one of his family members out of some money. He was sitting there explaining to Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford was like, I want to beat your ass about what you did. about you, getting some money out of my family members lying to him. So Riley, he's a threat to them 135 pounders. When it's some real deal, somebody want to get at him at another weight class or who will really come at him, he don't step to that level like that. But he's very disrespectful towards Devin Haney though. Like he done said some shit like he say he's Devin Haney's biological father type shit. You ever heard him say that, D? You ever heard that? Also, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers: Amanda, Kenneth Brooks, Terrell, D-Town. So hit them up tonight, y'all. I got to ride. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support, man. I understand if y'all can't, I thank y'all though for y'all love and y'all support. Really, hold on. He said easy work. That dude choke Taylor like that. Also, what you think about Postal or Gary Antoine Russell Jr.? Well, also, y'all, Josh Taylor did choke back.
Yeah.
Catterall. I only have to I have to be right and come back and say that he did choke him back. He did choke him back, y'all. But like I said, that's a good thing to see that Jack Catterall did choke him first.
Man, that's that dude.
I think that shows that he's not afraid of Josh Taylor, that he's willing to go out there and fight. Not saying he's gonna win, like I said in the last video, but
hey,
what you feel about Josh Taylor versus Catterall?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm rocking.
Who he's fighting? Postal? He's fighting Postal, bro.
I mean, to me, it's almost like a warm up.
He's fighting Postal.
To me,
right?
It's like a warm up. You feel me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you well.
Victor post out, yeah. Did you hear me? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, but see, that's why I like Errol Spence. Hey, Errol Spence ain't never took a tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying?
I give you credit on that. Yeah, he never took a tune-up fight. He goes straight into real deal competition fights.
Yeah, man, like he's a gangster. And he can box.
Yeah.
Like that nigga is the body snatcher. He the body snatcher.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman better not fight him. That's why he said he tailor-made for him.
But I think Keith Thurman, I don't think it's gonna go like people think. Keith Thurman deadly, but he is a weak sucker for them body punches.
I'm gonna tell you. I know you ain't. I don't know how you gonna feel about this, but I done heard you say things that made me notice more about Keith, and you're right. And even matter of fact, even Sean Porter said the same thing after you. But I'm gonna say this, because watch this, Terrence Crawford. I think that's who Keith Thurman should fight first if he's smart, because he's such an early fighter. Like early first round, he coming to kill you.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford is a nobody in the first couple rounds.
Nobody in the first. You ain't lying, dude.
Nobody.
You ain't lying. You see, like
kill him.
Kell Brook versus Terrence Crawford.
Yep.
Kell Brook won them first 3 rounds, bro.
Damn the 4 rounds, yeah.
I was looking at the fight. I got worried, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, come on now, Terrence.
He's obviously the better boxer. He just wasn't physically good enough to beat Crawford. Boxing IQ, he took him to school.
Who that? Kell Brook.
Yeah, Kell Brook took him to school for a couple rounds.
Yeah, he with that jab.
Yep.
With that jab, he took him to school.
He made a switch that shit up.
Yeah, it had me worried. But Kell Brook has a habit of being consistently throwing that 1-2. And I promise you, D, if you go back and you watch it, when he switched to southpaw, he was waiting on him to throw it. And before he threw that right hand, that's when he hit him. And he didn't know what the fuck happened. He was like, what the fuck? I predicted that shit like a T right on the head, bro. But D, I ain't never asked you what fighter do you support? I don't like to say fan no more, but what fighter do you support the most nowadays?
I mean, right now is Errol Spence. You know what
Errol
I'm saying?
Spence.
Yeah, man. Like the dude got something special in him because he shouldn't even be he shouldn't still be boxing. You know what I'm saying?
That was one of my reasons for picking that Ugas will beat him because of the fact that he's been through so much outside the ring. Even though I say my beliefs or whatever, but let's just say what I'm saying is bullshit. My beliefs are wrong. He still has went through so much car crashes, detached retina, and he going in there with a southpaw killer.
Yeah, he going in there with a real killer. I must admit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, like this is gonna show a lot more than people realize. Like people think, oh, this ain't nothing. He's supposed to win. This is his toughest fight he's ever been in his natural born life.
This guy just retired legendary Manny Pacquiao.
With one arm.
Had him sleeping, had him on his wife's sipping soup.
Bro, one arm. Now watch this. Now I ain't gonna lie, at least he had his good arm. He had his power hand. But what I'm saying is we just seen 3 people fight with one hand. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if you want to go back to Deontay Wilder, you know, he broke his hand in the fight too. But what I'm saying is, matter of fact, who was the last person we just named? Ugas.
Deontay Wilder.
Ugas, one hand. Javante, one hand, and Gary Russell, one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they all did put on a sort of a clinic, but nobody was putting that pound down like Ugas. You know what I'm saying? He didn't outbox. He just was knocking the snot out of him. Like, man, I might kill you. And like,
see,
I only got one on.
Tank. Honestly, though, if everybody watched that fight with Tank and versus Isaac Cruz, Tank's hand was really injured. Yeah, they really slid Isaac Cruz in there because they didn't want Tank to fight Riley with his hand injured.
Exactly.
That dude was too small, and they knew that boy reach was too. When look at how Isaac Cruz would throw a hook, and Tank would be this far away from how they knew that boy wasn't gonna beat Tank. They told think about how upset Riley was when he thought that he wasn't gonna fight Tank after that fight. He went to talking about, man, I'm gonna go ahead and retire. I don't this and that about the sport of boxing and this and that, and then next thing he happy now.
Hey, answer this for me though about the Deontay and the Tyson Fury thing. Just to ask you, do you think they would give Deontay Wilder that much time to get up off the floor like they gave Tyson Fury?
No, hell no. It's really sad, you know, but what's the point of complaining about it still? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're real.
It's real sad what they did to Deontay Wilder, though, man.
Yeah, they had to take down the legend. I ain't gonna lie, it's the movie Rocky. They brought it to life.
They
tried to kill him like Apollo Creed. Now
with the third fight, hey, I give
all of them.
All credit to Tyson Fury in that third fight. It wasn't no water being drunk. It wasn't no cheating with no gloves. It was straight just physical. Yeah. So I can't take that away.
It was like a bare knuckle brawl. I ain't gonna lie, it was a bare knuckle brawl, which is still like crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like a bare knuckle brawl.
Now the first fight,
them horsehair gloves.
Tyson Fury most definitely cheated the first fight. Yep, the second fight, I can't really say. I didn't see no blood test from the water.
I just got that crack in the head. That's about it. But other than that, but like I feel what you're saying about the third. He's just not the same fighter no more. You know
who that? And Wilder.
Yeah, he can't be after all that injury. He went through injury.
I would say mentally, Wilder probably is more dangerous now. But he needs to leave Malik Scott. Malik Scott taught him nothing. Because I'm gonna say this: if Wilder was in good conditioning, he would have beat Tyson Fury that third fight. Wilder was not in good conditioning. All that added on muscle and all that abs and all that don't mean shit. Boxing is not about who is bigger. If he was in great conditioning, go back to the 5th round when Wilder hurt Tyson Fury and he threw a hook and missed him. Wilder could have knocked out Tyson Fury in the 5th round if he'd have been in great conditioning.
Heck yeah. Hey, you right on.
But that's from messing with Malik Scott.
See, I ain't gonna lie. To even think about fighting Tyson Fury, you gotta when you train, you need to train wrestling for 12 rounds. Wrestling. You feel me? Because if you don't put that in part of your equation, you're gonna lose easy. You got 300 pounds, damn near. Well, it's more than that when a man put that force on it. Like when a man could be 100 pounds. When he put that force on it, it's more than 100 pounds.
I say, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're right. Go ahead.
I'll say out body attacking. That's one thing I like about that Dillian White finna fight Tyson Fury. He's tall. Tyson Fury, as you can see, don't do sit-ups a lot. So I think he weak to the body. So I think a body attack on Tyson Fury early in a fight, that would give you a good chance of beating him.
That's real. Like it's gonna take somebody that in the heavyweight division that can be like an Andrade. Because I like how Andrade to be so big, that dude is nimble when he want to be. You know what I'm saying? He always, go out there and get all of the first round, 7 rounds, damn near, and then he just turned into a ballerina. Yeah, he a bad one though. I like him a little bit when it comes to the UK fighters.
Let me read these comments right quick. Yugas ain't no pushover. Remember, people said that about Duck Boses. Yeah. Oh, that's who we finna talk about next. Duck Boses, Cambosis. No, but the facts, they didn't even give him a count at the end, but Fury a count when he was unconscious. I agree with you on that. Stamina is the key. Conditioning is the key. That's the secret to Floyd Mayweather's gift in boxing. It wasn't his skills, it was his condition. But what you feel about George Kambosos?
Hey, I like that new name. It's Duck Boses. Hey,
Boses.
But it was definitely his skills alongside that stamina.
Oh yeah.
That's like with anybody. You feel me? Whoever got both is gonna win.
A C- fighter can beat an A+ fighter if he in better conditioning than an A+ fighter.
Thank you. I tell people all the time, a guy could be real slow, like woo, 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 woo.
But if you don't get tired,
if you don't never stop by the 12th round, that shit look fast. He ain't doing nothing different.
What you feel about Kambosos versus Lomachenko? Who you are taking that fight?
That's just like what you said with the Rolly Romero thing. That's almost like just a way to give all the belts to Lomachenko.
Yeah.
That's like here. I got it for you, my friend. I did it for you.
I think Bob Aaron them are willing to pay Kambosos $20 million to get them belts wrapped back around Lomachenko.
Yeah.
They are already trying to consider Lomachenko back as a pound.
And they definitely not gonna fight Devin.
Did you hear in his last fight? They was against Comey, how they were saying that Vasil Lomachenko is still the #1 pound. Did you hear them commentators? They were still saying that he was the #1 pound. I kid you not.
Gotta be crazy.
Still the pound-for-pound fighter of the world, Vasil Lomachenko. I was like, who? They're talking about the dude that just lost?
To a guy that just lost.
The Matrix got reloaded.
And somebody else need to go join that posse. Haney going over there. He don't know everybody done touched that belt, done lost.
Which belt?
It's a hot potato. It's a hot potato. I'm saying Lomachenko, boom, he lost. And then
like it's a curse on them belts.
Yeah. Teofimo lost. You feel me? Kambosos, everybody know he gonna lose. That's why everybody want to fight him.
I won't count Kambosos out though, man, against Lomachenko.
I don't know what he did. Now somebody need to check them gloves. But Teofimo, he signed up for it because he ran his mouth when Deontay Wilder's situation happened. He ran his mouth. So even if he did get loaded up on he had to wear that because he talked all
He
that
was,
talk. Like, he
was very disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
He was very called Deontay Wilder the B word and everything. I'm like,
he'll do that to that man's face.
Like, dang. I'm
You
like, T.O., is that you that bold now? You calling me in B words?
Yeah. The Charlos too. I ain't like that. Like,
and for those that don't know, back in the day, calling a man the B word would damn near get you killed. I don't know, there's some new era shit going on nowadays, but you don't call no man no bitch.
Yep, just like that FN. The FN, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, hey, yeah, that's like telling a man to suck your you know what. That's disrespectful as hell.
Man, I don't know. Bro, I ain't never invited no man to my part of me. That don't make no sense. Unless these knuckles, you feel me? It would never, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna invite a man to my you know what I'm saying, my family Jews. That don't make no sense.
Hey, another fight we got to talk about. What you feel about Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson, who I feel is the new Floyd Mayweather.
I ain't gonna lie. See me, the name I use is Cassius Clay. Like, he the new Cassius Clay. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Ali yet, but that young motherfucker, boy, that's a young Cassius Clay. That's a young Cassius Clay, because he the only person. Like matter of fact, what I call him, Shakur Mamba Stevenson. You feel me? That he got that Mamba mentality. Let's be real.
Man, that boy is over there training with. He's sparred with Bud, y'all.
Man, this man sparred with heavy. He sparred with Yugas.
He sparred with Lomachenko.
Yeah. But man, bro, he was in there with Yugas. I was talking about Yugas was putting that power on him. He'll just run back and get some more. You know what I'm saying? It was going down. He was making you look. He made me look like a robot.
Shout out to Smack. Smack say Shakur gonna wipe his ass with Valdez. He gonna eat that man, y'all. He gonna eat that boy.
Easy.
And he gonna stand in front of Valdez and whap, man. This shit gonna be so brutal. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Ain't gonna be enough steroids in the world to save Valdez. Ain't gonna be enough herbal tea in the world to stop that ass. Woo! That's gonna. You think Shakur did Jamel Herring wrong?
Hey,
wait, man, he gonna beat the shit.
See the thing about a Shakur, if they loaded the gloves up, we still might not find out because he don't get hit. You know what I'm saying?
What I like about him, he got like a shoulder roll style, but he don't shoulder roll.
Yeah. He like Mayweather when he mad. Cause Mayweather do that too. When he gets serious, he get up on him the same way.
Yeah. Who you think will win though? Oscar Valdez between them. How you see the fight going?
Man, it's gonna be a technical knockout. He had to make him look ugly. He gonna put him in the hospital.
What round you think he gonna be stopped in?
I mean, realistically, I want to say the 7th, but it could be like probably the 9th round. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie about this, and how them Spanish fighters is, man. They almost like how them Chinese warriors is. They'll never quit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, they'll never quit. I can't think of a Mexican that quit.
I feel you on that. Yeah. All right, we got one more. Well, it's more fights, but Andrade versus David Benavidez. What's up?
Is that official? That's official? Is that fight official?
Oh no, it's not official yet. They supposed to fight probably this summer. They got to fight 2 opponents. He got Luminous, David Benavidez, and Demetrius Andrade got the guy who was the WBO champion at 160. Well, I think a mandatory or somebody at 168, because he can't have the belts that Canelo got all on. But he gonna challenge him, I think, for the mandatory spot at number 1, so he gonna possibly fight Canelo Alvarez. But I think that'll be a great fight between Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez, because whoever wins, that's the fighter that should fight Canelo Alvarez. I'm a real Demetrius Andrade fan, but I like David Benavidez too. I really can't say who's gonna win that fight because David Benavidez is dangerous as hell, fast-handed, hard puncher. Demetrius Andrade, even though he's an elite boxer, superb boxer, he is chinning. He has been dropped before, so you don't know how that fight gonna come out. Don't know how that fight gonna come out. I will be going for Demetrius Andrade though. No shade towards David Benavidez, but that's a very tough fight.
Yeah. And you like me, I got to go with the veteran. I got to go with the veteran on that because this veteran is still in some real good shape. That's why I like how he gets elusive. He get elusive in the championship rounds because he already be winning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that save that that save a toll on his body. So he's still in some good shape going up in the division. People in trouble. You feel?
But I'm sorry to cut you off. Back to Postal and Antoine Russell Jr. I don't feel like Russell Jr. will run through Postal. Postal has a difficult style. And I think the best way to white glove or really just beat Postal, you have to have good footwork. And I don't see Antoine having that much great footwork. He's mostly aggressive, come forward, body snatcher, combination, puncher. So I could see Russell winning, but I don't think it's going to be that easy for Gary Russell and Gary Antoine Russell.
Man, the kid is a killer too. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's a killer.
We was just talking about that instinct.
Victor Postal is the same fighter that made Danny Garcia run from him. Danny Garcia left 140 because of Victor Postal. You remember, and Terrence went and handled that situation, but Terrence had to be on his feet to do what he did to Victor Postal. If you stand there with Victor Postal,
so beforehand, because you already said you expect him to have a war, but win, right? So anything less than that is a disappointment, and anything that he does better than that, like if he really run through this guy, like better than anybody else we've seen him fight, what does that mean? EZ?
If we see who run through who, I'm sorry, say that.
If we see Gary Antoine Russell run through Postal, like in a fashion that we haven't seen anybody else do, what does that mean for about him?
I mean, one thing we'll have to think about is the fact that Postal is older, but like I just said, Postal is still the same fighter that made Danny Garcia lead. It will consider him a major threat at 140.
Okay.
It'll put his name up there, but at the same time, we got to remember that this is not the Postal of back in the day. But it does put a spark on his name because Postal.
So who would be if he actually does it like that? They're gonna be like, yeah, he was old. So now you got to do it to somebody younger. Who is that younger fighter that he's gonna have to prove, to the world? Yeah, prove to the world himself.
Regis Prograis.
Ooh. That'll be right. Yeah, you're right. That's fire. Because nobody see him knocking Prograis out.
If he dog Rodriguez.
Oh man, Josh Taylor. He gonna run him out the weight class.
Undeniable talent right there. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
I was talking about this too. Jose Zepeda is the mandatory for Josh Taylor's WBC title. In my last video, I was talking about it. Now, Josh Taylor talking about, it's very expensive to carry the belts. It's very expensive now since Jose up there at your WBC title is number one, huh? So what you gonna do? Now we gonna know what the truth is if he let go of that WBC belt first. If he let go of that WBC belt first, Josh, you ducked him. You ran from him, Josh. You cannot let Josh Taylor get in your head and fight his fight. He gonna beat you. Do you remember me saying this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wanted to hear so we can come back to this video.
That if Josh Taylor fight Terrence Crawford, he gonna get his ass handed to him. If he fight any fighter, Errol Spence will beat Josh Taylor.
Oh, he better not come up there.
All you need is a consistent jab to beat Josh Taylor. That's it. That is it. A consistent jab, Josh Taylor is out of there.
Mm-hmm. For one, I was just going to say, if you put him at a size disadvantage, yeah, I feel like he's in trouble too. For real.
Yeah. If you go back, just go back and watch majority of the fights. I think besides Harvey Days, he draws you into a firefight in the center of the ring. And if you go back and watch Ramirez fight, Ramirez beat him 3 rounds straight by just using a jab.
Mm-hmm.
He took Regis Prograis' jab away from him. Regis Prograis is great at coming in on you. When he fought Regis Prograis shoulder to shoulder, that took away Regis Prograis' whole fight style.
That was a split decision, though, wasn't it? That was a split decision, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that could have went either way, but I went more for Josh Taylor because his punches were cleaner. He did a lot more in the fight to me. And I like Regis Prograis. I'm a fan. Well, I don't like to say a fan, but I fucks with him.
Yeah,
as a fighter.
Yeah. You appreciate his game. You know what I'm saying?
He reminds me of a old school 1930s fighter. Like he really, like if you watch that last fight he had against that guy from TMT who was 17-0, he brutally whooped that dude's ass, man. I can't remember his name, Rivero or Riviera or something. He whooped his ass, man. I'm trying, was hitting on top of the dude's head, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Donkey Kong in the mirror.
Yeah.
Man, we beat the shit out of that boy.
Man, I'm wondering, like, is the fame affecting any of these young fighters, right now? Because that's the worst time it could do it. If when you're young, you're dumb anyways.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think if they like a Tank or something like that, but a lot of these dudes ain't really famous like we think. This is boxing, I'm
saying they got fame more than they may have money.
Yeah, but then you got to look at it like this too, though. Boxing is a sport people don't really watch. A lot of black people don't even watch boxing. You see what I'm saying? Like they are boxing superstars because they are in boxing, but if they was to go out on the street, you wouldn't know who they was unless they had a belt around them and told you they was boxing.
Damn, it's exactly how small. Yeah, as small as they is. Like Devin Haney, I probably wouldn't even know Jet if he had a big necklace on, or entourage, or his dad.
I mean, just look at the biggest platforms of our, boxing YouTube community. Subscribers are what the average big channel had with like 1.5 subscribers. So that means like 1,500,000 people in 500,000 people in the world only watch boxing. And it's 7.7 billion people. You see what I'm saying? So that really is a low number.
Hey, bro, if Shakur Stevenson was hanging with a couple niggas his size, you'd think they just was some young niggas. You know what I'm saying? From the hood, you'd be like, damn, Jit, boy, you look just like Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah. You wouldn't know. Bro, I got a video on my channel. Anybody could go check it out. Well, I'm literally going around in Walmart and I'm asking people about boxers. Like, do you know this person? It's a couple people say, yeah, I know this person. But if they want Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, don't nobody know these boxers, bro.
Yeah. Or it's just like how they say in the NFL, not for long. It's not for long. Like, people know you, but they'll forget you so quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like look at Jermaine Taylor. You know what I mean? And Antonio Tarver.
A lot of fighters that have been forgotten about.
Yeah, man. And it's quick. But at one point they be real something serious, boy. Because I ain't gonna lie, Tarver was that man until Jermaine Taylor took him out.
When he beat Roy Jones.
Yeah, because he was the only person like he was the kryptonite to Roy Jones. Because he beat him when they were young.
Yeah, and Roy Jones really he caught Roy Jones at the right time, switching weight though. Roy Jones was coming down from from heavyweight, and not to take nothing away from Tarver, but a prime Roy Jones would have beat Tarver ass.
Hey, boy, I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, boy, if I had to put together the best boxer, I remember saying this on like Instagram. He would have Tarver's left hand and Deontay Wilder's right hand. I ain't lying to you. You know what I mean? That's how I'm gonna start the perfect boxer off before I add elusiveness and all this. You know what I mean? Inside.
The hardest left hooker I ever seen from me watching boxing was Tito Trinidad.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I like that.
I seen Tito Trinidad. I seen Tito Trinidad hit Fernando Vargas with a left hook and had him standing like this, like he was answering a phone. I was a teenager. That was the hardest left hook I ever. Man, he hit that man so hard. That man, wow. I said, "What the fuck?"
Hey, but boy, if you go back, I'm sure you already appreciate it. But I'm just telling you, boy, you appreciate Tarver a little bit more every time you look at it. That man had the baddest left hand in fighting at that point. And at that point in boxing, wasn't nobody in boxing with a better left hand than him, because it was a power. It wasn't, your left hand is your speed hand.
Yeah.
And this brother is KO power with his left and average with his right. You know what I'm saying? But his left was under.
It's a fighter that died. I don't know. My phone kind of froze up. Can you see me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you perfect.
My phone froze up. It was a fighter named Valero that died. I can't think of his name. He was a small fighter. I think he was like at 135, 140. Named something Valero. And they always question whether or not him and Manny Pacquiao should have fought, or if Manny Pacquiao, he would have beat Manny Pacquiao. I know a lot of people know what I'm talking about. He passed from having a heart attack, I think a drug overdose or something. That dude was an animal, man.
Yeah.
He was a Tasmanian devil, man.
Hey, I don't know if you remember, I think it was the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. And one of the undercards was like a dude, probably a Filipino or whatever, that was up under Pacquiao. And I'm talking about this was like his first big fight. Man, that dude, he ain't had no stamina, but he ain't need no stamina. He was hitting like a freight train. Like you see Tito Trinidad. I ain't lying. Look like Tito Trinidad came back from the grave. I mean, you know what I mean? Came back to the game for real.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm talking about, and this was his first big fight. And they was talking about, could he be the next Pacquiao? I'm like, he hitting way harder than Pacquiao. But I never really heard nothing else out of dude. I can't even think of his name.
Man, boxing got so crazy. First of all, I just want to apologize to a lot of my subscribers, because I ain't been giving them, my heartfelt, boxing. I'm back on it now. I'm falling back in love a little bit. But y'all, I don't like to give y'all bullshit commentary and talk about, it's like rap beef to me. Like, oh, he said this, he said that. I like to give y'all predictions and, just talk about certain situations. I can't keep coming on here giving y'all gossip. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
And I hope the people who subscribe to my channel for boxing understand that, to me, that's like female talk, to keep talking about, oh, this and that. I can't do that, y'all.
Bro. See, I call it fluff. You know what I mean?
I can't give y'all that clickbait shit. I don't like doing that. I'd rather not even get on here.
Watch this. Like you'll see, like back in the days and even now, like rappers will drop an album and they have 1, 2, maybe 3 hits, and they got the rest of them songs ain't hitting on nothing. So it's just some fluff. It's just some filler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? They just use that to fill in and make a whole album, but they know that's whack.
Hey D, I don't know how old you is, but bro, like you just said,
I'm 83. I'm 83.
Yeah, okay, baby, you same thing, bro. It used to hurt so bad when you think you got a hot album and you go buy that bitch and it's 3 songs on that whole.
That's
20
it. Or 2, 1, 4. I don't care if it's 4. That ain't nothing.
They don't know nothing about that, man.
Bro, really, if I can't play it from beginning to end, I ain't fucking with you. I'm gonna get a mixtape.
I'm talking about you swear it was the hottest album on earth, and then you go buy it. It's 3 songs on there. The one you heard on the radio and 2 other ones, and the rest of them are trash.
Man, they don't know why we love Tupac back in that point. Because we talk about music, and boy, you could play his from beginning to end, and he made a double disc.
Yeah.
How you gonna make a double disc that I could play beginning to end, and these dudes I can't play their one disc beginning to end?
Facts.
And they legends. You call these dudes legends.
Facts.
Like, come on, man. Like, I love Nas, but he'll put me to sleep.
Hey, D, this something I gotta ask somebody. Because I just want to see, because I'm black, you know, and because this fighter, you know, has done a lot in the sport, you know, whether we for wrong in the sport, shall I say. Mm-hmm. I gotta ask another black man about this. Do you feel that Tyson Fury will be the undisputed champion of the world at heavyweight?
Like I was saying, I feel like it's a movie script that they put together, and it's the Rocky movie. Apollo Creed with Tyson Fury, right?
Yeah.
So Sylvester Stallone, you know, Rocky is gotta be, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? What's his name? Just came up from cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah, he came up and
Usyk.
Yeah, Usyk. Yeah, they're gonna make Usyk Sylvester Stallone. You feel me?
Oh, you think so?
He gonna have to avenge Apollo the Creed, you know, getting killed in the ring. But you know, it was an attempted murder. It wasn't a murder. You know what I'm saying? But they tried to bring that movie to life. Man, bro, you know how sick that would have been if they would have actually did it? Because you know, Deontay was the first one to say he wanted to kill somebody in the ring. So they was like, oh, we don't like this guy. For one, they tried to keep him away from their kind of fighters anyway. They color fighters. They were protecting them. They ain't putting none of them in the ring.
One thing Deontay had to do, you know, you got to watch that tongue. You sitting there talking about killing the man in the ring.
Yeah, and you got real killers that'll get you. They will do what they got to do to get you.
Yes, sir.
Real life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So you gotta, yeah, man. Like, you know, Ali wouldn't have did that. Like he talked a lot, but he would have never did that. He would have just tried to kill him in the ring. He wouldn't have said it. Catch a fight.
Who do you think will be the best next fight for Deontay Wilder next?
Well, since your boy, the body snatcher, what's his name?
Dillian White.
Yeah, Dillian White. Because he's really a joke to me, but he's really like a Sean Porter of heavyweights. Like he's been in there with everybody, you know, to a degree. So he's respectable on that level, even though I don't think he's great. But now that you're gonna go against a Tyson Fury and you be talking all that smack, you finna get beat up. So let's see who can resurrect their career after losing to Tyson Fury. Me versus you, Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White.
I would love that fight because, like I said in one of my videos, man, Dillian White has been very disrespectful towards Deontay Wilder. He didn't call him a crackhead, you know, all type of thing. And he hits my nerve when he called him a Bama, a country Bama. You know, that's something I hate to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to Dillian, you know what I'm saying? No hate towards him or nothing like that. But, you know, I hate to hear that. So I've always wanted to see Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder. And it would be a good matchup after the loss. But I want to see Deontay Wilder knock out Andy Ruiz very bad.
I don't think Ruiz want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because that last performance he put on was not a performance at all.
Who did he fight last?
The Spanish guy. It was him. It was really like a Mexican party. I ain't even trying to be funny, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Hey, while I'm still on top, I'm gonna get you your last shot." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he gave his own boy. Like, it's somebody Deontay Wilder been knocked out.
Okay.
I'm talking about destroyed him. And this guy hit Andy Ruiz harder than Anthony Joshua did in 2 fights. You feel me? I'm talking about out of nowhere. I guess he thought it was gonna be a friendly fight. Hey, look out for me, bro. Listen, man, he tried to knock him out. You feel me? Ruiz hung on for dear life and won the fight somehow. I don't know how he won, but really the other guy ran out of gas, and it was the worst pity pat fight you ever seen. Ruiz didn't throw one power shot, and it makes you wonder what the hell does it take to beat up Anthony Joshua? Because I think you did say it could have been fake. Because I remember watching your immediate reaction. It was a little short video on your Instagram. I mean on your YouTube. Man, bro, and your immediate thing, your immediate reaction before like the 3rd, 4th round, you was like, man, this is looking like a fluke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You like, I wouldn't be surprised.
You just became the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. You ain't shed a tear. You've been dreaming about this your whole life, and you jumping up and down like you won a goddamn computer.
Exactly.
He ain't cried. Go back and watch some of the champions who won, Floyd Mayweather and many more who have fell to their knees crying about the accomplishment they have been dreaming for their entire lives. And your fat sneaker eating ass is up there hopping up and down like a lollipop gill, acting like you ain't. He ain't shed a tear, nothing. That shit was so staged, it was pathetic. But I give one thing to Anthony Joshua. You are a great actor, Anthony Joshua. You did that so great, how you went in there and you let him hit you upside your head and you look down at the ground and all that. He's great. You're a great actor. He should be in the next Rocky movie. He should be in the next Rocky movie. That was great how they played that.
Yep.
That was amazing. That was a great move how they did that. But we got Charlo and Castano coming up.
Man, that was disappointing like a mug, man. Like that first one, like I'm pretty sure his stock done dropped, man. You feel me?
That's wrong how they did Castano, man. That boy won that fight.
He won. Yep. Just like what's your boy Adrian Broner, like the dude he fought. That was wrong how they robbed that guy because he whooped Broner.
Oh, Rivera, 17-0 guy. Yeah.
Man, that was sad. Yeah, man. Like I don't like stuff like that.
You know, it's wrong. You know, you got to think about the time these dudes paying for training camp, taking time away from their life, trying to eat right, ain't with their families.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna rob me.
Thank you.
You know that hurt. I know that hurt them fighters, man.
See, that's why I say about cheating. You know what I'm saying? Steroids, referees, anything like that is rigging or messing up any sport. It's like, what is y'all trying to teach the kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? The children don't even. They're gonna feel like I could just cheat my whole life.
Yeah, they don't understand it right now. So you know what I'm saying? You know, to the children right now.
Yeah.
You know, all they gotta do is listen to their commentator or their favorite fighter say that fighter won, and okay. They'll find a reason themselves to agree with their favorite fighter.
Yeah, Stephen A. Yeah.
You know, like once you become older, you become a man and you see it for yourself, you will start understanding like this is cheating. You know, like
yep.
And then you'll start to catch on to it.
Exactly.
Which is that's what sours the sport, you know. Not only that, but along with what's going on with the fact that the fighters are not hungry no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what's destroying the sport. Fuck the pay-per-view numbers, fuck cross the street, fuck all that other shit. The hunger is not there anymore. And I can understand that these dudes been fighting their whole life. So once they get a big check, they make enough money. Who wouldn't want to sit down? But that's what's going on. The hunger is not there. The legacy is not there. everybody keeps saying belts don't mean nothing. I thought that was the reason you were there.
That's why I ain't gonna lie. Gary Antoine Russell Jr. might be the last of a dying breed because not many people came up in that kind of environment. Like that's a Floyd Mayweather type of environment.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Russell's mindset. I like the way they think as men.
Yeah. They definitely woke. You feel me? But bro, over there in DC, man, they like kings. You feel me? Where they from?
Yeah.
Bro, if you a youngin like him, growing up, you know what I'm saying, up under all of that, man, with a pops like they got and a brother and all these, come on, man. That jit might be the one because he don't never look like he thinking about nothing else but fighting.
But box. It's a dynasty. They didn't build a dynasty, man.
Yep.
They have built a dynasty.
For real.
All them brothers and they in that sport, they milking the game, man.
That's why Mayweather be trying to block them because them guys, they next. They the next to blow.
Man, you know, even though, you know, you can't, I don't knock Floyd for nothing he did in his career, you know, outside the ring, man. It seemed like Floyd a fucked up dude, man.
Yeah, man. Like he definitely ain't on no black power, I tell you that. I'm just saying.
He's on cutthroat committed type shit. You understand?
Yeah.
Like when 50 exposed the fact how he did his homeboy P. Rilla, he got into it with his old lady, said Floyd Mayweather bought P. Rilla old lady a house and an apartment. Why would you be doing that for your homeboy ex-lady?
Hey, we might have to call him Bob Mayweather.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know, the niggas with money be I ain't saying Floyd is, but niggas with money be the most fucked up niggas, bro.
Yep, bro. Even when I look at like the NBA young boy and all this stuff, it's like all these young jits, it be like, dang, this what you gonna do with the money? Y'all gonna just have people ready to offer another brother like it ain't nothing? You feel me? About nothing? You feel me? I'm talking about that's all y'all really want them to do.
You know, I was just talking about NBA YoungBoy earlier, and you know, it's sad that a lot of these young guys out here are following this dude. And don't disrespect to him. Make your money, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they following him, and they did not understanding that NBA go to a hotel, a mansion every night. Y'all going to the county jail and they got bond money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro. Well, I'm gonna tell you another thing these young niggas don't realize because we already know how the streets really rock. So what I'm saying is, if a nigga go to feds, fight to get a bond, finally get a bond, get out the feds, he on house arrest and all that, and he turned up on Instagram and all that, twirling you and everybody else. You gonna be like, boy, that nigga.
First of all, how the fuck you bond out of
feds?
Feds. That's just like this. And I'm sorry to get off the subject, y'all, but how the fuck like Tupac bond out of prison? I ain't never heard a nigga doing that shit. Hey,
only him and Allen Iverson.
How the fuck you bond out of prison? That's some celebrity shit.
Yeah, bro. They say all crimes are commercial. You can look it up. This is the law. All crimes are commercial. So they ain't gonna tell us because we, you know, to them we post. So you know, like put it like this: a murder is $1 million. As
a matter of fact, speaking on some shooting, what happened to Robert Easter Jr., the boxer?
Man, that's a damn shame. We ain't heard no goddamn update on that, bro. And
he said that shot 3 times. Somebody was trying to rob him.
Man, why? I don't even want to. I'm gonna just say this: Adrian Broner was with him when it happened.
No, for real?
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna definitely look into that. I'm gonna definitely look into. I just know the picture that they pushed out there was showing them two like they was hanging out that night and got shot.
Did they get anything off Robert Easter, like jewelry, money?
I guess that what they tried to, but they didn't.
Oh, them some sorry ass robbers then.
They still, you know, baptized him. Shit. He should have gave it to him. If you rich, man, stop playing.
Man, first of all, if I'm a boxer, I'm buying me a bulletproof vest off top.
That and I got insurance on this jewelry.
Bulletproof vest. Oh, my jewelry probably gonna be fake.
bro.
I'm
I
probably
ain't
gonna
really
have.
gonna need no job. I'm like you, bro. I'm gonna blend in. They gonna know who I am.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have one piece of a real gold chain, and that's only when I go to real events where security at. I ain't no stupid nigga. I'm not finna walk around with $5,000 on my neck, 10,000 on my neck. That's
And
stupid.
bro, they walk around with 50 and hundreds of thousands on their neck.
Yeah, and that's why you keep seeing their ass niggas walking around with their chain.
Yep. You like me? I ain't gonna put 5Gs on my neck.
Like Errol Spence. Errol Spence got a $400,000 chain, bro.
Bro, all my kids got jewelry. You think I'm gonna have my kids with jewelry on so somebody can goddamn try to slip something off and now I gotta kill a bitch about my shit?
$400,000 chain. If I ain't mistaken, I think it's 300,000. If I ain't mistaken, $400,000 chain. It's beautiful too. It's beautiful too. Hey, also, to anybody who watching, I keep putting the link up on there. We on StreamYard. You're welcome to come on and conversate. You know, I'm just on trying to let people know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm back on StreamYard. I would love for people to come on and conversate about boxing with us. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to D Calico. D Calico, don't you have a channel as well, bro?
Yeah, I got a channel.
Shout it out, bro. Tell them what's up.
Yeah, it's spelled the same way. DEE Calico. Y'all already know.
What you you talk about boxing and
nah, I be on that conscious. I be super conscious, man. I be on there teaching and you know what I'm saying.
Okay, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
y'all check them out, man. D Calico, man. Y'all look it up. You know, learn some, get some knowledge.
I have to jump on my phone because I know my damn computer about to tap on me.
Yeah, you matter of fact, you can put your channel page up there. Yeah, I meant the name up there.
Crisis can happen unexpected.
I'm gonna join on my phone, but I know this computer might be finna tap in a minute.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link like you said. But I appreciate it. I'm coming back up.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. You support me, I ain't got no problem supporting nobody.
What's up?
Like I said, to those who are watching, all you got to do is follow the link down there in the comments. You're welcome to come on, talk about boxing. You see the title and description. You get Spence, Oscar Valdez. You know, we got Jack Catterall versus Josh Taylor coming up. Also, Canelo Alvarez versus Dimitri Bivol, which I actually like this fight. You know, I want to see Benavidez, but I think this is a good fight for Canelo Alvarez to give us this fight. Y'all see the link down to D Calico's channel right down in the comments. Y'all check my partner out, please. Please do that. Okay, I see where you're coming on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I think you on now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shoot, I wonder when the next boxing event down here in Florida. I'm over here in Florida, man.
Have you ever been to a boxing event before, D?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I appreciate Tarver as a fighter because he brought it to the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did his thing. Just I'm sure you appreciate Jermaine Taylor. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
What's up with you? I'm sorry, what you say, D?
Now I was saying just like you probably appreciate Jermaine Taylor. You feel me? Because he definitely brought it back to Alabama.
I didn't know Jermaine Taylor was from Alabama.
Is he from Alabama or Arkansas?
I think he's from Arkansas. From what I understand, since I've been, you know, on this earth, Deontay Wilder, he brought a fight to Birmingham at one point, and I would love for him to bring another one back if he could.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh, but one good thing is the Olympics will be down here where I'm from this summer, so hopefully they have Olympic trial boxing. I will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get in there and see them fights, man.
For real. And that's the thing about Roy Jones. Like, he was the baddest man on the planet. He didn't even bring it back to Florida, man. He from Florida.
You know, I ain't no telling why that happened or why he didn't do it. You know, but he had the power too. You know, he was an A-side fighter. He could have brought it back home. I don't know why. I can't comment nothing bad about him. I don't know what was going on at the time, but I saw a move from shout out to Bushido Boxing on his channel. I'm on his page on Facebook where Roy Jones was showing how if a guy throw a jab at you first, you throw a right hook quick. It stops his opponent from throwing anything. You know, I love boxing, man. I love this sport. I don't know how I got caught up on it. I tell people all the time, you know, they think it's just rock'em sock'em robot, two dudes punching each other in the face. No, it's chess. You know, it's beautiful when you really know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is amazing to me. I just love the sport of boxing. I love talking about it. I lose interest when I know, you know, the fact of it being, you know, some rigged fights, you know, fighters not fighting the best fighters.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the sport. I love the sport of boxing.
Yep. It's a form of martial arts. You feel me?
Yeah, it is a martial art.
Yep, for real. And
I just wish I had the money to like open a gym or something, especially in my community or something like that. I wish I did.
heck yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to man, that's the thing, like these youth, man, like we know we not all gonna make it to the NFL and NBA or even boxing, but we need these things for more reasons than one. You feel me? Yeah, like we just needed to tackle. Or I need to learn how to tackle. I'm gonna play football. I need to learn how to fight. I'm a box. It's deeper than all of that. You know what I mean? Or, you know, it's bigger than the money. Is what I'm really saying. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie. Back in the days with like JV or you know high school football, man, that thing put you in shape, man. It took you to another level as
Mm-hmm.
a youngster. No matter how strong you thought you was, you knew you was strong and tougher after that, and you respected everybody on the team because all y'all went through this for a whole season. So you know
Yeah.
you stronger, they stronger, and we're gonna come back next year and do it again. You feel me? So man, that's what we need it for. It don't mean, oh, I'm gonna go to college and I'm gonna ball out. I'm gonna go in the NFL. I'm going to NBA. I'm gonna be a major, I'm gonna say a professional boxer. Nah, it don't mean that. But we all
Yeah.
need to be able to box. We all need to be able to tackle, run, catch, throw. You feel me? We need to be able to do those things at a high level. For one, to me, sports is just a way to stay in shape and have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? We need to stay in shape. I'm pretty
You
sure.
know, one thing, and I see, you know, Tim Witherspoon, you know, ex-former heavyweight champion. He was talking about this, you know, previously about the fact that when he watched Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, you know, last fight, you know, there was no technical, you know, fighting ability shown in the fight. You know, he said he seen a couple of things, you know, that was technical, you know, that he said that, you know, like Panther just put up that a sweet science of how fighters could block and check and, you know, duck on the shots, throw a shot, you know, the beauty of it. And that is being lost in the sport of boxing. It's more of becoming of a UFC brute type style now. You know, I think Floyd Mayweather probably was the last of the superb boxers. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful technicians in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm
Perfect
trying to
technique.
see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's a fighter today. You know that Devin Haney tries his best too,
Yeah, he tries.
but
And
no.
you know, like it's definitely not an A. You know, back then he would have been like a B, you know, like basically he's a B plus. That's just really what it is right now. You know what I mean? Like the only thing he's missing is that Mamba mentality. And I done seen it in when he spars, but that's only like when he's sparring the best. So I think it really is gonna take competition for Haney, and really like when he go up in weight, a guy like Gary Antoine Russell is going to try to push him to the brink of his his ability. We're gonna find out how fast he can backpedal. We're gonna find out how fast he can throw a flurry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Antoine Russell gonna push him to the to the maximum.
Yeah.
For real. I can't wait for that.
Somebody said something. Hold on. I gotta go check this comment out. I was supposed to say somebody there. It was something about boots. It was something about boots. I don't really something I gotta say though. I don't like how Boots is trying to get Sean Porter back in the ring. Boots, you would love to get a fighter who just got knocked out by Terrence back in the ring. Not saying just because it's by Terrence, but a fighter who just lost back in the ring, huh?
Yeah.
Confidence down fighter, huh? You would love to get him back in there, huh? But when it comes to a black card, there's levels. Virgil Ortiz just said he'll smoke you. Prove us what time it is. You really say you a best, you a beast? Go ahead, Virgil Ortiz. He don't mention Virgil Ortiz's name.
So he don't want nobody with reach near his reach. He got an advantage over everybody. And he don't want nobody near that 74-inch reach because he got 74. And I believe Valdez got like 72, and that's even too much for him. He don't want to get close to that.
Because this motherfucker is a 175 pounder, 168, 60 pounder trying to fight at 147.
Exactly, a weight bully.
Think about this, D. Why you think he keep rushing for a title fight when he ain't fought nobody? Because he know he can't make the weight class like that.
Yep, he want to do his damage now. Yep, because he can't have three more fights in that division.
He can't. That's why he keep calling back. I want this and I want that. You ain't fought nobody, sir. You a hell of a fighter. I give you that. You switch position. You switch stance, speed, power. You good, but you ain't there yet. Virgil Ortiz is ahead of you. Why don't you fight Virgil Ortiz and beat him, and then you become the mandatory for Errol Spence, and you take Virgil Ortiz's fight as mandatory for Terrence Crawford? But yet you want to keep calling out fighters who have been knocked out and fighters who are retiring and have lost and got beat 10 years ago by opponents you're trying to fight. But when people say that you need to prove yourself, we haters. I don't understand it.
Man, he ain't fought nobody. The best fight he has is Thomas Delorme, man. Come on, man.
Let me speak on Virgil Ortiz. Let me fight you after a lost knockout fighting ass. He do it too. Like he finna go out here and fight somebody that ain't even ranked in the top 10. Due to the fact that there's nobody. Boy, you ain't got no title. That ain't no mandatory fight for you. Who you think you talking to, boy? You and your dad go play that on somebody else. You go fight somebody else, anybody. There's some fighters out there. At 147, he fights some dude named Mick Nennis. Who was that? Who is Mick Nennis? Man, please. Keith Thurman, and I had to break this down earlier, bro, because I went in on Keith Thurman about this, and I found this out today. Keith Thurman is nowhere ranked on anywhere but the WBC for real. And I think he like number 4 or 5 in the WBC ranking. So I see why he was saying like the WBO ain't got him ranked, but at the same time, Keith, you still can challenge Terrence Crawford for a fight. See that? Stop acting like they be acting like people be stupid. That's why sometimes you got to do that research on them. You have to go do that research on them because they sit there and think all the fans don't pay attention to some of the shit they be doing.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Well, they're busting like that.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit was close. Goddamn, it don't be no body every time that you walk out there, so it seems like they just be playing with them motherfuckers.
Man, waste some bullets.
Dumb as hell. I know, bro. That's
Waste
that
some
New
bullets.
Year's Eve type shit. I hate that shit.
Then when when it's time to go do something, I had 6 bullets. When your homeboy got shot, I had 5 bullets.
Mm-hmm. Bro, goddamn, I couldn't imagine staying in Louisiana. You know, they open carry now.
It's the same way here.
Oh man, I knew that's why it's wild as fuck over there where you at. I knew it. Y'all, Texas, all y'all.
Bro, they could walk, bro. You could ride around with a rifle when you 18 years old down here.
Well, exactly. That's everywhere, and people don't know that though. That's everywhere because you can't hide no damn rifle. You can't have a concealed weapon though.
Down here, as long as your gun is in your name down here, you straight.
Damn.
You had to have it open though. You can't hide it. You can't conceal it if you know what I'm saying, if you don't have a gun license.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh, let me see what he say. Beta Buck say Canelo was gonna fight Beterbiev, but he's gonna wait 2 years when he's 40. I'm sure he will. But hey, one thing I don't know, I criticized the hell out of Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo fighting Bivol though, I gotta give him a standing ovation on that. That's a decent fight, man. That is a decent fight. That's gonna be a decent fight. I'm gonna like that fight. D, you still on, bro? Let me see what else. No disrespect, I like Boots, but he is overrated. That resume is not good at all. No, sir, and nobody goes and checks his resume before one say, "Oh, Boots, the greatest thing since sliced bread." Check the resume. That's all you gotta do is check the resume, baby.
Mm-hmm.
29. I think with Boots, damn near 29-0, and you don't know number 2 fighters on the resume.
Yes, sir.
Hold up, D. I think you're saying something. I'm sorry. I don't hear you, D.
I said, yeah, that's sad.
29-0 with only 20. Come on now. Teofimo Lopez. I don't know if he's gonna go to 140 or not. I can't hear you, D. I don't know what's going on with it, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Still can't hear you, bro. Let me go on guess. Make sure I ain't muted you or not. Nah, I ain't did that. I guess he gonna come back on. Boozlay's interview say Bud and Spence is ducking him. He's not number 1 as mandatory for neither one of them right now. So how are they ducking him? He just rushing because he can't stay at 147. That's what's wrong with Boots. Don't believe the hype. Boots not supposed to be at 147. He rushing fights because he don't want to keep making 147. Y'all got to remember, boxers know this. Boxers, they have spies. Boxing is like the streets. So they know who doing what and what's going on with fighters. So Errol Spence and all of them know that, hey, Boots is too big for the weight class. All we got to do is tie him out till he become a mandatory. By then, he going to be too big. He going to have to leave. D, you back?
Yes, sir.
Still can't hear you, bro.
Damn. They done tip my volume. You can't hear me?
Still can't hear you, bro. It ain't me. Oh, you muted yourself. Unmute yourself. They say you muted yourself, D.
Yo. Can you hear me? Yo. Easy. Easy work. Can you hear me? Yo.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm trying to see. D, unmute yourself. But what else we shit, I've been on this long. I might as well keep going with y'all. You understand me?
Yo,
you know, still can't hear you, bro. Trying to see. I don't know why they're not letting them on, not letting them talk. But I'm telling y'all, for Yugas and Spence, trust and believe in your boy Easy Work when I tell you, please go for Yugas. Please go for Yugas. There will be an upset that night. There will be an upset that night, in my opinion. I may be wrong, but I think Yugas is going to beat Spence. You know, this is the same fighter that retired Manny Pacquiao, legendary southpaw. Spence coming off car crashes, detached retinas, you know, layoffs. You know, there's nothing negative to say about it, just being real about Spence, you know. You got to watch out for him, even though Spence is a hell of a fighter. That jab, that, you know, that punch output is hell. But I just think Yugas is going to come out on top against Spence. Go read these comments, babe. I hope Yugas win so we can finally get an undisputed welterweight champion. I hope so too. Because I can see they saying, but hopefully we get the Spence versus Crawford. Because I heard that Spence saying that he will fight Terrence Crawford. So hopefully we get that. I don't know how true that is, but I've been seeing a lot of channels saying that Errol Spence Jr. says that Terrence Crawford is next. You know, I don't like that he's saying next. Why we couldn't have him right now? But you know, okay. I think that right after he fight Yugas, if he beat Yugas, he's going to fight Keith Thurman next. And the sad thing about it is people going to justify it because you justified him fighting Danny Garcia. You justified him fighting Mikey Garcia. They didn't have no titles. So when he fights Keith Thurman, yes, you can hear the fans of Errol Spence saying next, he wanted to fight Keith Thurman because they got bad blood. Keith Thurman ain't got no belt, though. It's strap season, remember? He will fight Crawford. He ain't got no choice. Yeah, he ain't got no choice, but he can keep skipping over him like he been doing, and people ain't been saying that. This man fought a fighter at 135 pounds. Then when he fought Danny Garcia ain't had no title. Terrence had a title. Why you ain't holler at him? We got Mr. Jamal Charlo. Lord knows. I don't know what he gonna do, Mr. Jamal Charlo. It seems like he'd rather beat up on family members and females rather than get in there and try to be undisputed or be a unified champion. Shout out to Jamel, though. Even though Jamel have controversial fights lately, Jamel at least give you the fight. Jamal don't even give you the fight. So you gotta give a shout out to him for that. Erickson Luba, that's another fighter I deals with. I would love to see Erickson Luba come back to the ring. He's another fighter that's supposed to be stepping up, even though he lost to Jamel earlier in his career. I'm telling y'all that Erickson Lubin is a dog, and Erickson Lubin will come back to the sport of boxing, and he will be an undisputed or a unified champion very soon if he gets his title shot at Jamel Charlo again. I know a lot of people don't think that, but I'm telling y'all, watch out for that boy. That fight was just a slip up. He got caught. Erickson gonna go out there and handle his business. Erickson Lubin is the same fighter you seen on video dropping so-called the killer Edgar Berlanga, which he's not paid for a fighter. Easy, bro. What get most women hot? Good dick or stable career? Stable career. Stable career. If you got a stable career, you could be this big, and it's like you King Kong. The size don't matter, player. You got to remember, they dropped whole babies out of them, player. Whole babies. If you bigger than a baby, then hey, you doing damage. Other than that, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing. For real, people they ain't there can't see shit but money from and starve. Facts. Hey y'all see the cash up on the channel if you want to support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D who put it up there for me, but you can go to the channel and show your boy some love. D, what's up with you? I'm sorry that what I'm saying, the channel been messing up. Got to give a shout out to D, to all them. Also, what I'm saying, somebody who I wish was still on my channel, man. I miss my boy Poetic. Thank you for that, D Calico. I miss my boy Poetic, man. We had a situation, but Poetic was a good dude, man. And, he did some little foul things, but at the same time, everybody deserves a second chance. Poetic was straight. My channel, man, it didn't slip down a lot because, I didn't have the opportunity to set my channel back up like I want to with my computers, but y'all, it's coming back soon, and I guarantee y'all, we're going to keep it rocking like a cutoff stocking in a penitentiary trying to get waves. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, I don't know what time it is. What'd you say there, bro? What's up? What he do not trying to be nosy? Well, who do trying to be nosy? I mean, what you mean, Brian? What you mean about who trying to be nosy? Easy, wouldn't it be fantastic if there was a super big boxing event at the stadium where you work? I don't work there anymore. Not at that job. Poetic. Poetic, he got out of hand. Guy got out of hand at one point, was talking very crazy to me, called me the B word and everything one time. You know, well, no, you know what? Now that I think about it, fuck you, Poetic. You can't never come back on my channel. Yeah, you call me a bitch. You know, if I was, you know, yeah, I can't rock with you no more. No. I mean, as men, if we were face to face and I would be able to call you a bitch and we could walk away from it, yeah, I'll fuck with you again. But due to the fact you did some bitch shit and called me a bitch over the internet, you know, I can't fuck with you no more. So now you ain't welcome back on my channel at all. Even though, you know, you ain't welcome back on my channel though. What's up, D? You back, bro? I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yo, yo, yo.
Shit, it still ain't doing.
Damn.
Go ahead, bro. Say something.
Yo. Nah, you can't hear me.
Let me make sure there ain't nothing I'm doing, man. Try to say something, D.
Yo, 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 yo. Guess the people can't hear me. Nah,
I can hear you, but you real low.
Oh, somebody must have called your phone. Somebody called your phone while you.
They messaged me.
Yeah, go to where it says settings and hit the audio.
Huh?
And I said go to settings and hit that audio button.
Okay.
And then when you hit default,
I'm finna hit it right quick. Hold on 1 second.
Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
You hear me now? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get you real good, man.
Yeah, I go through that all the time. Whenever somebody calls,
my bad, bro.
Yeah, whenever somebody calls, they take the whole sound away. Damn, now be real low.
Yeah, I was hearing something. I had to move my ear a little closer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
But, hey, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, you be touching on everything, man. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised you ain't did a World War III video. I think you did. You?
I didn't. I don't really know too much about it. Like I say, I don't watch the news or TV, so you know, I don't like to get on and talk about things that I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's this? This is how I look at it. Cause if you remember Joe Biden, before he became president, his son had that problem over there in Ukraine. They stole all that money from Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
And they ain't getting no damn trouble. So then now Russia going through over Ukraine and America acting like they with Ukraine. He trying to make up for fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But fucking around, China got Russia back. That's their homeboy. That's their ally. You feel me? And Biden is all in the bed with China. You feel me? And China own the Taliban. So they all in bed together. Bro, they having a wild orgy and certain bitches mad because a bitch fucking the same person they fucking. And you know what I mean? I know it's a wild way to put it, but that's how I see it, bro. It's sick. They all in bed together, and they be having their little spats and little beef, but they all in the same bed at the end of the night.
Yeah. Let me read what the battle say. Easy, can you give your Bivol's way to beat Canelo? Wait a minute every fight and start fighting like he do. Wait a minute of every round, because Canelo gonna wait a minute and 50 seconds of every round and start fighting you. Do the same thing to him and don't stop throwing punches and you'll beat Canelo. That's all he gonna do to you. He gonna wait Wait for 1 minute and 50 seconds to hit the clock in whatever and all the rounds, and then he gonna attack you. While you sitting up there throwing punches, you just gonna be ducking and sliding under your punches, and then he gonna attack. That's what Canelo gonna do. Hey, yo, D.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm finna go ahead on get off, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, dog. You know, anytime you on and I catch the live, I'm always tuning in, bro. You know, I'm rocking with you. I
truly appreciate you, bro. Thank you for your support. I thank everybody for their support who watched the channel. Once again, y'all check out D Calico's channel. Is in the comments on the live. Y'all holler at my boy. Also, subscribe to the channel. It's in the description. I don't know if it's gonna be in this description, but I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Y'all stay tuned. This is Easy Work Boxing. I'm out, man.